Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about contracts.
Every moment is a teachable moment.
Okay, so today I'm going to delve into contracts. And I know that when I say that, a lot of you are going to be a little bit frightened. I know myself, I can get a little bit frightened when I happen to see a contract that I have to look at and make sure that my rights are protected as a voice artist, to make sure that my voice isn't going to be used everywhere. So I thought I'd talk just a little bit today about things that you should look out for. Number one, I think first and foremost, is that within the contract that you are signing should be the scope of the job with which you are agreeing to. So basically the name of the company, the actual script if it's involved, the payment terms, the date of the contract, and make sure that if this has to be broadcast or any type of usage is discussed in this, meaning, where is this going to be used and for how long is this going to be used. So those are very important items to look for immediately in your contract. Now, that can be all embedded within pages upon pages upon pages of legalese and scary words. However, I want you to get used to looking at contracts. You can actually see what these sentences and these terms might look like. Now, of course, if it is a long contract and you're feeling very unsure of it, you can always hire legal expertise. I have a lawyer that I have used for years, and I absolutely love my lawyer. He looks over all my contracts. It's Rob Siglampaglia, very well known in the industry. I will highly recommend him. You can always ask Rob to look at any contract. He's also got a really cool new service where you can keep him on retainer so that you can pay a monthly fee and use him when needed to look over contracts and do specific legal things for you for a really good price. So make sure you take a look at that. If you are part of the union or you have an agent, there will be people on staff that can help you with that. If you're part of the union, you can always talk to them and find out if the contract is within spec. You can have somebody over there take a look at it and get back to you if you have any terms there that you are not familiar with or you question. Your agent can also be the person that can really look over the contract, approve the contract, and say it's okay. And again, if you don't have an agent or you're not part of the union and utilizing any of those services, you can hire your own service. But I also highly recommend to make sure that you start looking at these contracts on your own. And now, of course, with digital evolving technology, you also want to make sure that you're on the lookout that your voice cannot be used in perpetuity, which means forever and ever and ever, and in any place, in any space, in any way, shape, or form, especially now that synthetic voices are on the scene. So you want to make sure that your voice, your files, your audio files, cannot be used for a generation of an AI voice, or to be utilized if that voice gets created to make your synthetic voice say anything it wants. So make sure that you're keeping an eye out on contracts. Also, I will recommend NAVA, which is the National Association of Voice Actors. They have a great website where you can find out a lot. You can ask questions on contracts. You can ask them for help, whether you are union or non-union. Highly recommend taking a look at NAVA. You can also join NAVA. They have some great benefits where they'll have workshops and classes, as well as advice, mentorship, and that sort of thing. I'm going to issue a challenge to you. I want you to start looking at them and start familiarizing yourself with certain items that you must always be on the lookout for. And then, of course, I would always suggest that you ask help, legal representation for anything that is not clear or that you don't understand, but also educate yourself a little bit. Be on the lookout for the job, right? The job name, the script, the usage, how long and where will that be used, and then also make sure that it excludes any kind of other usage of your voice that you do not explicitly give permission for. If you'd like more information on business tips, make sure to check out my videos here. Thanks so much for watching, guys.